Hello y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I'd show you another one of my favorites. This is actually the game I bought my PC to play, Gearblocks. Now if you like mechanical engineering, this is the game for you. And for today I thought I'd show you how to build a small functioning go-kart. Let's try out the new map. It's just a big flat area, so... Alright, so... First thing we need to start is some structure. Start by building the frame. Now this is going to be like a little electric go-kart, so we're going to, just to make things easier. But you can do stuff with engines in this game. But the, engines have a few issues, and you actually have to build the engine, but it's just easier to pop down an electric motor. Alright. Alright, so we can change the way this part will behave by pressing E here. That's fixed. That's rotate. That slides. That rotates and slides, so it's basically, fully free. But for this, we just need to rotate. Alright, next we're going to, grab a, motor. This one should be alright. We'll do that. I meant to copy it. Apparently that's on the wrong side. Shorten that. I think we're going to go 2 to 1 for gear ratio, because it doesn't need to be real fast, but the good acceleration would be nice. Alright, so you can press T to Y and R to change the things, like that moves in a linear direction. T is for tilt, that's how I remember it. And Y is for why are you not something else for elongate. Two to two should be fine, I guess. So we're just kind of building the frame here. Okay, we'll make that rotate too. There we go. Shorten that. Another frame right there. Go to power and grab us a battery, because that way it will also work with consumption on. Go for that battery. Maybe not go for that battery. It's a little big. Okay, let's try this battery. How big is it? Still a little bigger than I'd like it to be. That works. Actually, I don't think that battery will work realistically, so let's just find a spot for this one. That works. And now let's get some wheels. Let's go for the go-kart wheels. Oh, this is important. I make this mistake all the time. You have to make sure everything is turned on by pressing E on it. Battery is not withheld, apparently. Alright, so now you got the back of our frame built. We're going to go into our structure again and grab a U plate. Now these are relatively new, actually. So I figured why not use one. Shorten that to 7. Actually, let's do 5. Alright, we'll resize that in a second. Grab a seat, because we do need a seat. The good old go-kart seat. Just put that right there. Alright, that looks about right. Let's just thin this out. Alright. Next, we're going to get started on the steering. Rotate that. Size it. There we go. Next, we're going to grab one of these. Short nose little tube. Rotate that. Have that one centered. shorten it. Go into mechanical. Look for a particular part. Nope, that's not it. There it is. I got one of those. Actually, it might be better if we use this part now that I'm thinking about it. Rotate. Stick that there. Resize. Have that spin. Grab another one of these. Resize. Use this thing and get rid of it. There we go. Now there is an easier way to do this, but this is the method I use. Still a little too long. You might need to rethink the theming a little bit. Let's grab us this. That about right there. We'll move that there. We'll make you slide. Alright, we'll rotate you. Make all those spin. Move you slightly closer, actually. Make those spin again. Go into here and grab this. Alright, that's good. Next we'll take this little rod. Stick that there, have that rotate, that way if later we can change the tires without, and make it slightly easier on us. Do that on both sides. Get some tires on the front here. Alright. Okay, we're a little off center here. Let's just move everything. Connect that. Move you. Reconnect. Alright, there we go. Now we're centered again. Make you move again. Next, we're going to grab another motor, a smaller one this time. The road motor small. We're just going to plonk that right there. Grab another one of these. Shorten. I think we need another two, so I'm just going to grab one from the back here. Alright. Turn you on. Now we're going to go in here and set the controls. You can get into the settings by pressing Shift E. Alright. Okay, let's find it up here. It's you. There we go. And for the final step, we're going to change the material of this to some steel. Actually, let's go aluminum. That way it doesn't weigh nothing at the bottom. Alright. You appear to be good to go. Let's see if she works. Actually, let's have it to where this only works when you're seated too. Oh, that's the wrong button. Control E. If we're too close to the thing, it will lock it. Player only has control when seated. Player only has control when seated. Alright. Let's drop her and see if it... Okay, then. Let's put you there, I reckon. Control A. Wonder why I did that. Alright, so let's try and solve this mystery. Gonna remove you. Okay, apparently things didn't quite fit together as I would have liked. But move you. Okay, so apparently it doesn't like our seat being there, so here's what we're gonna do. And hopefully that should work. Yep, that worked. Game can be a little fickle sometimes. There's a way to tell the game to just put you where you want it, but we're not going to get into all that today. Alright, so that should theoretically work. If everything is hooked up right, okay. Luckily, we can still access the settings here and just put invert direction. Might need to dial down the torque on that a little. Also invert direction. Alright, let's see if it works now. Alright, it has way too much torque. Alright, so just dial back the torque a little bit. Alright, let's try that. Still way too much torque. A smaller engine might have helped. This game also calculates the weight of your guy, so... Okay, let's try minimal torque. That's better. I was just doing that because it's a go-kart. Nature of this game and all that. But you can probably fix that by doing a little bit of a wider stance. But we're not going to do that because this is the basic go-kart. You can also change view by going in pressing V. Oh, here's a low functional go-kart. You don't actually need a steering wheel in this game, but there are steering wheels in the game that can be functional. But this is all you really need to get around. Maybe next time we'll build something a little bit more complicated next time we play this game. Alright, so since we don't longer need this, I'm going to show you the little go-kart I built earlier. So go ahead and delete that. Creations. There it is. Alright, so here's a go-kart I built. This one is powered by a combustion engine. It's got car wheels in the back. Alright, so I think it's one. Yep. I had to shift in the gear. The 2-gear transmission. He's pretty nippy. Turns better than the last one because wheels help it. Just in second gear just for high speed. I know this go-kart's probably way faster than it needs to be, but I'm still learning how engines work in this game, so just see how fast we can get it. I'm sure it's perfectly safe to have a go-kart that can do 290 miles an hour. I mean 190 miles an hour. Make that 200. This thing is a little old, so it uses my old control scheme, so it's not quite as, I guess that would be the end of the world. Alright, well, I guess that's a good segue to show you another feature. Okay, I'm in the wrong menu. We press 0 to go into world. Press Q here, grab our go-kart, and press the teleport button, and it comes back to us. Very handy. Alright, so we're just going to delete this one. I think it could technically go faster, but let's grab something else. So here's one of my more later ones. It's not quite done yet. I'm still tinkering with it, but it's pretty quick. I'm having gearbox issues. Here's the interior. That's not connected right now. I forgot to hit the parking brake. I think it looks good. It's got 4-wheel independent double wishbone suspension. It's got 3-gear transmission plus reverse. It's got lights. It's got blinkers too, but they're not hooked up at the moment. It shakes a little at high speeds. I'm still like, I don't know if that's my gearbox or game physics freaking out because of how fast it's turning, but you know. I know this thing can do 300 miles an hour. On the interior, it's also got a display for when you shift gears. That's transmission tunnel, you know. So yeah, it's got reverse too. Actually, let's hook that up real quick. It's in build mode. Alright, so we just want the miles per hour and the RPM for now. So we're gonna hook that up to that there, and hook this up to our crankshaft. There we go. Gonna have that to our RPM. Let's see how she rolls. Start the engine. Alright. I know acceleration's a little slow. Kind of redlined it there. I do like the top speed, but the acceleration is a little bad. So we're doing Bugatti Veyron speed right now. Alright, so try that again. Try this top speed run again. Alright, let's get to 300. We're almost there. Alright, so we can all agree that would have hit 300 if that barrier wasn't there. Alright, well I guess I'll show you all the under the hood of this car. I designed it in such a way to where I could rip off the certain elements of it. So you can just remove the whole body, and there's the bare chassis. That's my big old V8 I designed. Oh, that's just a license plate I put on it for fun. I forgot to attach the body. Oh well. Here's our fuel tank. Our suspension setup. Here's our steering mechanism here. You have an anti-roll bar around here somewhere, I think. Or not, I could be wrong. There it is, anti-roll bar. If we lift this off, we got our transmission. That's our shifter right there. It's a 3-speed sequential with reverse. When the logic comes out, I'm going to build a new transmission. That's a park and brake. Here's how our power gets to things. We can also just straight up rip out the interior if we want to. Let's go grab a tack. That way I can freeze it midair and show y'all some mechanisms how it all works. There we go. Alright, so we press G to start it right there. We'll start the engine up. If we tap G again, it will stop the engine. I learned this from watching a YouTuber. Alright, so if we I like to use click to shift, so you can actually see it shifting. If you look, alright, that's first gear. Parking brakes on. There we go. Second gear. Third gear. I heard that clunk. That's the game freaking out because of the high torque or speed or whatever. But if we control our way Z our way back, we'll have our car reassembled. See? Anyways, thank you for joining us for this episode of stuff. If you guys like to see more of this game, let me know. It's one of my favorites. Alright, thank y'all for watching.